Hey y'all, it is Coach Claire here. I don't know how many of you will be on. Come on in. If you're live, pop in and let me know that you are here. If you are on the replay, say replay, let me know that you came by. I am here to do my tips on Tuesday. I finally did make it on a Tuesday night. I am committed to doing this, and so I am a bit tired, but I thought it was important for us to connect today. Last time I was with you, I talked about the 5 A's to achieving. We talked about being aware, assessing, accepting, adjustment, and accountability. And when I came on last time, I mentioned to you that the next time we spoke that we would be speaking about bitterness. However, I realized that there was still a little bit of unpacking that I wanted to do around acceptance. And so I'm going to go ahead and dive into that one a little bit because acceptance is major. As some of you may have heard or know from, previous things, or even when I released my book, I had spoken very specifically around my personal weight loss story, about how I had gotten to the leanest, part of my life, probably down to about 14% body fat, was just in the gym, just, helping people lose weight and all of that. And it was all good until the Lord began to deal with me very specifically about vanity and about my motives behind losing weight. And it's very important to me that our motives are right. And just simply because God told me to get my motives right, and I know He wasn't doing that just for me, and I know there are others of us who do things that are good. However, sometimes the driver behind that wasn't necessarily in a good place. And so for me, while losing weight and getting healthy and being lean and all of that was very good, God really did speak to me very specifically about, you are using this weight loss journey to feel accepted and to be accepted, and you are already accepted, whether you are 250 pounds, whether you are 150 pounds, whether you are bald, whatever it is, whatever the situation may be, you are accepted. And so it's important to me that I share that with you all, that His love is unconditional, that you are His beloved, that He has created us in His image and in His likeness, and that regardless of what we may look like externally, He is concerned, right? We know that the Bible tells us that God looks at our heart and man looks at the exterior. And it's not that I'm saying that losing weight isn't good. Obviously, eating well, being healthy, we are temples of the Holy Spirit. It should be something that we're mindful of. Again, we just need to be concerned about our motives. And so, again, acceptance is important. Bible tells us that as many as are led by the Spirit of God, those are the sons of God. It also tells us that we are not to be conformed to this world, but to be transformed by the renewing of our minds. And that means the culture, not to be conform to its ideals, to its standards. And as we know, this is just something that is one of the very many things that kind of gets tossed in our face as you must align to this particular standard. And so I just wanted to put that out there. So what is the message on tonight? You are already accepted. You are loved unconditionally by God. You do not have to do anything to earn, to receive His love. We are saved by grace through faith. It is a gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. And all that means is you don't have to try. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to work your way. You don't have to perform your way to be loved by God or to be accepted by God. He accepts you fully in all of your mess and in all of your goodness and all the good things and all the bad things. He accepts you. And so the message tonight is simply, you are already accepted. You are loved unconditionally, and you don't have to do anything to earn it. God is not like man. And that's all I wanted to say, y'all. And then we can start to go into some deeper things, but I thought that it was important for us to just start with that premise, right? If we start with the foundation of we are accepted, we are God's beloved, we are sons of God, He loves us unconditionally. We find our identity in Him. Once we start to get those things together, and there are plenty of things that many of us have to unpack to get there and to believe that and to know that in our knower. But once we get there, it is the sky's the limit, because once you recognize who you are in Him, you can do anything. He will give you the strength for it. There's no longer any fear of man, which I know, Lord knows, I am like, Lord, deliver me, right? So that I can do what you have called me to do. So y'all, that's all I wanted to say. You are accepted. It is a very important foundational piece. You are His beloved. You are loved unconditionally. And that's all I wanted to say to you all, and to remind myself. All right. Have a good night, y'all. This is Coach Claire. Talk to you soon. Bye.